everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So today I'm here with my fiance and we are going he said myself. Today we're going to be checking out Blue Therapy episode 2. We checked out the first episode, guys, and it was getting interesting. It was interesting, but it was getting even more interesting.
That's right.
So we wanted to see what happened next, and episode 2 is where we're gonna find that out. So guys, without any more further ado, let's get right into it.
That's right.
So Paul, I understand that Shoma works in social media or is an influencer, is that what they call them? Mm-hmm. Is this something that you're happy with?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm very happy for her, but at the same time, I respectfully, the way she conducts herself isn't managed fully. The damage control isn't really there.
Pardon?
And respectfully, I said respectfully.
I kind of expect you to
Pardon?
okay, let's get into it.
She's ready.
Instagram and how I carry myself and how people see me, and I'm tired. Like, we have this conversation once every week, so but yeah, let's get into it.
Damage control, what does that mean?
How can I put this? It's one thing to be on a platform to kind of, showcase yourself. However, if it's then inappropriate what you're doing and it's online, that kind of affects the both of us.
You're lying. You're lying now. Because how do I not conduct myself appropriately online?
Okay, cool. Random example, right? True story. So, Trevor goes out with her girls, right? Cool. No.
Oh, no.
No, we're in therapy. Let's have a conversation, right?
Anyway.
This is a safe place, right?
Yeah.
Everything that's said in here stays in the
Yeah.
report.
Yeah.
Oh, watching
No,
it.
it's right in there. Yes.
Okay, I'm
No,
sure
wait,
it is.
no, I'm not watching Blue Therapy right now. There's nothing going on. Basso, it's in there. Don't make sure you don't
I
tell
can't see
anyone.
nothing.
Let's go.
No, we're in therapy. Let's have a conversation, right? This is a safe place, right?
Yeah. Everything that's said in here stays in the
Yeah,
report.
everything, I believe you. Alright, look, Trevor goes out with the girls. So on this night,
believe you.
obviously we have mutuals. I know you're familiar with how Instagram works in terms of the stories. You watch one, it goes over to the other.
Do you follow her? Or did you go on her page and click on her story?
No, we have mutuals. I probably follow her. What? She's your friend. Just familiarity. Maybe I shouldn't be for her, I don't know, but it was there, I saw it. So long story short, Trevor went out with the girls. I was on my Instagram just flicking through stories of my clients because I have clients that are influencers, right? So the next slide that came along was I literally saw Choma doing a crazy new dance or whatever, and it was inappropriate. It was very disrespectful. It was listen, very disrespectful, and it was inappropriate. And I feel like she was over sexualizing herself. Respectfully, when it comes to like social media, Snapchat, Instagram, stuff like that,
We've not seen the video he's talking about, so.
Yeah, she can be respectful generally, but at the same time, she's kind of like a mixture between like cute / bite me, if you know what I mean.
I don't think
What
that's
does
a
it mean by
bad.
that?
You say she's a mixture of cute / bite me. I don't know if that means she's aggressive and innocent at the same time. I don't know what that means. But okay then.
Well, if that's what it is, but there's nothing wrong with it, but it depends on how she applies that.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's nothing wrong with someone being, because you can't
exactly.
you can't
There's
just
nothing wrong
be
with that.
you
can't
can't
just be
let
cute.
people walk all over you just like that. No.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if that's what the case is, then I don't know.
And based on that video he's talking about, you say we haven't seen it. So
Yeah, we haven't seen
can't
the
really
video.
say much
Yeah.
about that. But let's see what's up.
I don't mess with that. Like a first trap.
Do you understand?
Thirst trap. Thirst trap.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because that's what he's talking about, the way she's dancing on the social media, nude and stuff like that. Then basically he's concerned about how she's presenting herself in
I
public.
see.
I don't mess with that. It's basically like a first trap.
Do you understand this situation that he's talking about?
Yes, I know the exact situation he's talking about. So I went out with my girls. We went to the club and I was having fun. I was dancing. I was having fun.
This guy
Did you hear that laugh?
is a hug.
That is so cheeky, man.
That is cheeky, honestly.
We went to the club
It's funny,
and
though.
I was having fun. I was
Wow.
dancing. I was having
That's what
fun.
they call it now.
I was having fun.
You said that's what they call it now.
That's what they call it
Oh
now.
my
See,
god.
no.
No way.
We haven't seen the video, so
guy.
no. I understand where he's coming from because I'm a guy. Do you understand what I
Obviously.
mean? No. I understand where he's coming from. If the video is the kind of nude videos that he's talking about, then the way she's answering, he's not happy about it because if that's what you're gonna call it, does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're polishing something bad to look good.
Yeah.
That's what I think is.
I mean, I think maybe she was twerking or something because what could be the most that any.
I'm not gonna talk about what she did.
woman-
We were never there.
Yeah, well, you're right,
People
but,
nowadays
you
do
know,
a lot of
I can't
crazy
say-
stuff.
You're right. I can't say anything, but y'all, you know. Anyway, let's get into it, guys.
I was having fun and I was dancing. I wasn't twerking or anything like that.
Ah,
But I was
twerking.
dancing.
See.
I was dancing. He says I was twerking. That's why that's the only reason that's
I didn't see. Did I mention
You
twerking?
don't need to mention it now, but that's your point, right, babe? Because you've spoken to me about this.
You mentioned twerking. I didn't mention twerking. Denise.
I was dancing with my knees bent. Let's just say that. My friend
bent.
was recording the environment, and I was in that video for 1 second or less than that, okay? I didn't post it onto my page because I know how my man is. I'm not ready to go home and argue. I don't want any conflict. At the end of the day, I don't want anything. I wasn't dancing on a man, and I wasn't over-sexualizing myself. I was having fun. He now has an issue with that. Why? And why is that something I need to apologize for?
So tell me, when you go out with your friends, sometimes it could be seen that if you're at the bar having a drink, if someone took a picture, it might look like you are chatting to somebody in an inappropriate way.
But but you know what? I'll tell you something. A picture paints 1,000 words, right?
So does a
a
video.
1,000 words. If you're educated like myself, once you digest it, you understand what it means. So all it takes is 1 second for me to see 1 or 2 moves that I know. Okay, something's going on. Yeah, that she's trying to do something.
I was dancing.
You don't know what's yeah, okay. If you didn't post it on your page, why would you let your friend post it on her page?
First of all, it's not like she was videoing me. She was videoing the area. I was in, babe, how many seconds was I in that video for?
I don't know.
The only reason as to why I didn't post it was because I know how he is. But I have every right to do that. And if I wanted to post it, I would have posted it.
That's
That's just
inconsiderate.
what it is.
That's inconsiderate.
Me and my girls respect ourselves.
Why does
I
it
respect myself. I don't embarrass him online, nor do I embarrass myself. So all of this is controlling. I feel like he's a little bit narcissistic, but I'm not going to put up with this shit because I know how I carry myself and it's very respectful.
No, if she posted a video with her friends and even she was twerking in the video with her friends and stuff like that, if she looks decent,
yeah.
I'm not saying go and stand in the camera and just twerk, just twerking your ass like that.
Hey.
Do you understand what I mean?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you guys are dancing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you're drinking, you're dancing, girls do different stuff, and then someone is taking a video. But one thing I want to understand, if the guy says I don't like stuff like that,
Jamal, you were the one that reached
No,
out
Jamal.
to come to therapy. Was there anything in particular that you wanted to talk about?
So yeah, I've experienced therapy before. I've done a solid 8 months.
Okay.
And I think this was so beneficial for our relationship. The reason why obviously I brought Deborah to therapy with me is I feel like she doesn't value my words. So I was questioning my manhood as well.
In what way?
So being a provider, I provide for her, of course, but I feel like with her high expectations and the things that she expects from me is going above and beyond the person that I probably am. So an example was, okay, I got a Gucci bag. As soon as, like, within 2 weeks, she was talking about, oh, let's go to Greece for her birthday and stuff. I was thinking, I've just literally got an expensive gift. Can't you just, like, wait?
Why can't we do both?
Yeah, we can do both. But times
No.
have changed. Like, I'm looking to buy
listen
a
to what
house.
he's talking about.
I've got a project in
That
Ghana
makes
I'm
sense.
obviously sorting out. And just, like,
Innit?
wait.
Why can't we do both?
Yeah, we can do both, but times have changed. Like, I'm looking to buy a house. I've got a project in Ghana I'm obviously sorting out.
in Ghana.
I've got a new
He's
project
Ghanaian.
Oh.
He says he's going to project in
In
Ghana.
Ghana.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my Ghanaian brother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
I
go.
wonder where she's from.
I just feel like Deborah needs to actually understand money, understand the value of money, and the time that needs to be put into that. Deborah doesn't really value money. Like, it's all cool when she's by herself, but when it's us, like, together, like, that can't really run anymore. Like, it seems like it's being more of an anchor. We're trying to build together, right? That's what relationships are all about. So personally, if she wants it to flourish, then she needs to kind of think about the money aspect of things. I feel like she's controlling. She doesn't allow me
That
to
knocked
do
her out.
particular things. She doesn't allow me to do particular things. So like my social media.
Allow you?
Yes, allow me.
Oh, please.
Yeah, so my social media activity.
You have to do what you like.
Let's
Let's get that
hold
right.
on, babe. Let's not do that. She asked me the question. Okay, cool. So yeah, she just controls my social media activity. Obviously
That's because you do too much.
that's not generating money as well. So that's obviously buying the gifts for her. So there shouldn't really be a problem. But she's
What Clubhouse buying me gifts?
yeah, if I'm making money and monetizing off it, of course it's a problem.
So tell me, your business,
Yeah.
do you market yourself through social media?
Yeah, so obviously a lot of it's through social media, through marketing. A lot of it's mouth to mouth as well. But the issue is she just feels that because I'm on social media, she just thinks I'm doing it out of leisure rather than business.
And it isn't totally leisure, it is.
No, majority, so I'll say like, if we're going to put it on like percentages, I'll say 80% is business, 20% is real leisure.
And do you understand that?
No.
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 So whenever I
I
ask
know.
this, so what?
Okay, first of all, let's just calm down because Clubhouse does not generate enough funds for you to buy me a Gucci bag.
Have you seen my accounts?
That's for one. Secondly, it's just the social media for me is just too obsessive. This excuse about how it's it's part of your business, etc., it doesn't take away from the fact that I still like expensive gifts. Like the girl that you got with. Jamal knows the type of girl that he got with. Like I like looking good and I like the luxury bags, the Fendis, the Gucci's. The next purchase that I want Jamal to get for me is a Prada bucket hat.
Okay.
Like he knows the girl he got with. I'm a female. You're my boyfriend. I expect for my boyfriend to look after me. Like that's just it. So you bringing this up is,
It's
a
red card.
probably understand it.
For
When you
her,
give you these gifts,
definitely.
what does that make you feel like?
It makes me feel like a princess. When I was younger, my dad, even to this day, like he treats me like a princess, and that's my expectation of a man. Towards the beginning,
By the way,
he
he's
started
looking
off like that, slightly, but now it's completely down the drain. Like there's nothing like that.
So I'll treat you like princess now, now.
No.
What do you think about what she's saying?
I feel like she's right, to be honest. Like, if you're gonna be with the lady, you gotta take care of her, you gotta make her look good or whatever. But at the same time, you need to have that understanding that the guy is probably trying to work and trying to get things done. So you can always be like, buy me this, buy me that, especially expensive gifts. And that's my opinion anyway. But what about you?
Me, based on what their story is, the guy is trying to explain that he's doing businesses and different things at the same time. So now he's looking into the future, not just buying these gifts that is going to pass. There's going to be different Gucci bags, different brands,
exactly.
because there's different talents coming from different people. Do you know what I mean? So if you cannot secure the future and you're using all this money to buy the Gucci bag and stuff, you're the same person who's going to complain in the future.
Exactly.
That's what I
true.
feel.
That's very true.
Do you ever go out socially in a group of people?
Of course.
He does. He goes out and he gets tables.
Did you hear that?
Straight away.
Tables with his friends, and he has these women, single women, sipping his champagne and dancing on him on his
She
table.
doesn't like it.
I don't have an issue with that because I know you're just partying, you're clubbing, you're gonna come back to me, correct?
Yeah.
I trust you, and I feel as though you wouldn't cheat. So why don't you give me that same
Oh,
trust?
then that makes sense.
Because I'm dancing, I'm humiliating myself, and I'm humiliating us as a couple. Come off your high horse. I'm so this is what I mean. He has issues.
So Paul, Shauna's just said that you go out and you spend money on champagne and you have young ladies sitting around.
That's wrong.
Is that what happened?
Like you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be hanging out with single
No.
women because at the end of the day, like you know what they want.
You're right as well.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You're right. But again, even though, let's talk about this. You don't want her to be in that way. Why are you doing it? It's
Yeah.
mutual. It should be mutual.
And doing it even 10 times. She's partying with her friends, you're partying with ladies. How does that make any sense?
One advice, guys. I'm not gonna be like I'm perfect or anything. I don't think that. We are trying, but just do things the same way you want it to be done for you. Simple as that. That's how people will respect you. Leadership by example. Let's get it.
I have an explanation, right?
Okay.
So look at it like this now. As I have mentioned, or she mentioned, I have affluent people that I associate myself with. you know, also my clients are quite wealthy too. If I'm going to a club, right, with a couple clients or a person that I'm looking to make a client, am I going to stand at the bar?
I don't know.
Okay, that's not how
Good
business
answer.
works. I would potentially want to maybe not wow the person, but create a standard. These people that I work with and deal with are used to a certain standard of living. Now, if you want to get business from people like this, you kind of need to be able to show that you understand certain things. Does this make sense?
Like what?
So if I then go over to a club, trying to woo a client, and we're there standing by the toilets, yeah, I'm not getting the deal. No, facts. I will not get that deal. Coming where I'm coming from, for you to kind of transition over to the other side, there's certain things that you need to do. You need to conduct yourself in a certain way. Do you know what I mean? And whether you like it or not, money has to be spent. If you're trying to deal with a person that is worth millions, you can't go there looking like you're looking for peanuts. When
That
I'm in the
makes
club,
sense too.
in a certain
Really makes
environment,
sense.
you know, drinks, all the good stuff for the client, right? When I actually come back with the bag, as Troma said, there's no complaints. So why the hell are we having the discussion now?
Why would I complain about you getting the bag? That's not what we're talking
Yeah, but
about.
this is what it takes.
No, you can. First of all, you don't have to go to the club to woo a client. You can take them for dinner. You could go to a pub and have drinks.
I was gonna say that. Okay, if you're gonna do business with someone who doesn't respect you and your family,
Exactly.
then basically that business is not yours
It's not
because you don't
yours.
respect yourself and your family either.
That's it.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, you're right.
You and that client. And if you're gonna go to the club, you can invite other guys. Correct? You have friends, babe.
That makes business and pleasure.
But so why are women with you and your
It is.
business partner?
Because that's not pleasure, that's business.
With women that you've selected, buff things that you've selected to put on your
What do you
table.
mean?
Buff things.
Yeah, you're just he's insulting me right now.
So
because
hang
you
on.
can do stuff and I can't.
That's not for me.
Who
That's
are
not
you
nice.
speaking to?
It's not for
The
me.
one thing I have, Instagram, that is away from him, he wants to control that and police that. Like, I've lost out on a lot of deals. I don't even post as often because of Paul, and he's out here entertaining women. Like, Paul has a type, so if it's business, he should pick the type that the partner wants, right? So he's getting all his type on his table, and he wants me to be happy with that. Excuse you.
So, as far as you're concerned, just explain to me how you want him to treat you.
I would definitely say, you know, I don't want to put a timestamp on like how often you should get me gifts, but I just feel like, you know, here and there. I think the last time he bought me something was
It looks so
September,
cute.
my birthday, which was the Gucci bag. That's the last time that I've gotten like an expensive gift.
The
And it was not.
value on these gifts,
Sorry?
is the value on these gifts, is it the value of the gift or is it something else?
I think it's a bit of both. You know, I like
It's the value for her.
The value.
knows this, so it's just about keeping up. I think I don't think you need to
Keeping
keep up
up.
as a man. I don't think I'm asking for too much to look. Do you not want me to look good?
This is not too
You
much.
don't want me to look good?
I would love you to look good, but I feel like I'm 27 right now and she's 24. So me, I'm looking at assets, I'm looking at builds, I'm looking at building our future.
I don't think age.
The mindset level is
And I feel
it
like
does. The
you're
mindset
thinking
level is
fast, you're
different.
thinking now, you're not thinking forward. Like I'm doing the best for both of us, not just myself. Like before I was saving for myself, but now you've come into the picture. I feel like I'm carrying the ship, driving the ship, literally doing the ship.
Captain.
I mean, I feel like you're making excuses now. For me, it's like you
He
can't
wants
set a
to look good,
standard at the
period.
start and then completely change it. Like that's not going to
That's
work
true.
for me. At the beginning, you were keeping up. You were buying me the gifts. You were taking me out, and now all of a sudden it's changed.
No.
Every female in a
Now you know he's not, then make up your mind. He's telling you I'm trying to build an asset. No,
Bye.
that's not my career anymore.
Yeah.
That's not what I want because I want to be able to see something for the future.
Yeah, but at the same time, I agree with what she said. Like, you can show someone something at the start, then completely switch on that person. I feel like that's wrong.
No.
Like-
The switch, you need to understand the switch. Why is the switch?
Well, yeah, that's
Did he
the
switch
thing.
just because he doesn't want to do it at all?
Yeah.
But did he switch because he just wanted to secure the future for the both of you?
Yeah. Well,
Does
in
that make
this
sense?
case, that's what's happening
So
here.
then she needs to change her
Yeah,
mind.
she needs to wise up, girl.
It's not like he stopped as well. He just bought a Gucci bag and you want to go for another birthday.
She wants to go to
Do
Greece.
you understand what I mean? So he's actually doing is this. You need to keep up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ooh,
That's
okay.
mad.
Any guy that can't take their girl out regularly, buy her gifts, and attend to her needs, you're not ready to be in a relationship. Take a break, decide what you want to do, get your money up, and then we go again.
Okay.
So why
That's
just
what she
girlfriend?
wants.
You can't
No,
afford it.
but
So
she's
what-
right. If we want that, then you're gonna have to search for that.
Yeah.
What kind of places were you going to?
Wow. Are we going there?
Yeah.
Sorry, Denise, are we going there?
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
So you're going to tell the world that?
No, hold on.
You're going to tell the world that this is my first relationship? That's embarrassing.
Sorry, Jamel,
But you said it
what are you
yourself.
talking about?
I was saying that this is our first relationship, so I feel like
That's besides the fact. I have spoken to guys before. I've, dated a
It's
few
okay,
guys.
this is a
I
friend's
have experienced
relationship.
guys,
There's
but
nothing
that's
wrong
not
with
what
it.
I do. Like, I've spoken to guys before. It's not been as successful, yeah, fair enough. But you can't say that I don't know about relationships.
So, did you have any kind of idea of the way a relationship would work?
it's clear that me and Deborah are on two different pages in life. I'm 27, she's 24. I'm living for like the later, trying to get my property and other things. I know she's trying to live within the now, like the fast life, the flashy things. I've been there, done that. Like it's great, but right now we need to think about things for the future. I need to flourish, and I don't want it to be a thing where she's anchoring my life.
It's smart.
I want it to be a thing where we're going together and going places together. I think
Well,
that's the
I don't know,
age we
yeah.
get.
Do you trust Paul when he's out?
I do trust Paul when he's out. Yes.
And
trust you too.
what are your
No, you don't. You don't trust me, clearly.
So hang on. What are your feelings for Paul?
I'm in love with Paul. That's why I reached out to you, because I'm trying to save our relationship. I don't want it to get to a point where you realise what you've lost when it's too late. Okay? That's not a threat. I'm just saying, because you need to understand that you're kind of being unfair to me, babe. And you have been for a while. And yeah, I love him and I kind of want to work through this, but I need him to understand and to kind of see what he's doing. And he doesn't see that.
Right. Paul, let me reverse it now. Do you trust Shona?
I do.
Really?
You do?
Yeah.
That's good.
So why can I not dance then?
No. Look, it's not just the dancing. Look, you're trying to make it look like I'm nitpicking and it's the mentality, right? So look, social media, just to stick on to that for a second, right? Okay. Let's look at a case scenario whereby she posts a picture, beautiful, right? Now, if she has a comment from a guy, love struck, then if she's liking and commenting on it, oh thanks, hun, do you think that's necessary? Ask the question.
It
Ask
does
her.
depend on the reasons why.
Oh really?
There's no-
Okay. Would you do that in your relationship?
Oh no.
This guy.
I don't think it's about my relationship.
That's
That's
right.
the question.
Okay, let's get to what I'm posting. I'm not posting my bum. I'm not posting my breasts, or I'm not posting in provocative ways. I can post a selfie and a man can comment. And bearing in mind, yeah, this could be a man I don't know, or it could be one of my male friends. Paul will have an issue with that. I will hear headache. He will tell me to delete the comment. So why are you liking it? I am friendly by nature. So again, I'm on a platform as well. I don't want to appear snobbish. I don't think there is any insult to replying to a comment.
You know
that
what?
somebody has
You know what?
done.
See, these are things that you have to talk about in the beginning of a relationship. You need to study people. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. If your partner doesn't like you engaging with other male, this is what it's about. This generally that's what I'm saying. If your partner doesn't like you engaging with other male and you feel like you're a woman who you're free, you like to, your spirit like connects with other people and there's nothing wrong with it, then basically that type of man is not for you.
Yeah.
And with that man as well, there's nothing wrong with it because that's not what he wants. It's basically choices, guys. I don't know. Relationships hard.
Yeah.
It becomes hard when the two of you don't understand things.
Quite frankly, I feel like I get more attention from social media than I do Paul. And I feel as though subconsciously that's probably what is affecting him. Because he feels like, why are you giving my woman more love than I give her? Then how about you up your game?
At the end of the day, when you live with someone in the house, you've been with a person for a few years, obviously it's not every second you're gonna give them a compliment. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, on Instagram, if a person's there, chasing her down, then it's not like, okay, that makes me want to chase her down. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, you know, what's going on? I'm going to be a tiny bit triggered, if you know what I mean? Because I'm there, I can see it. It's blatant, it's in my face.
There's no reason for him to feel the way he feels. To me, that's a little bit controlling or borderline narcissistic. And yes.
What do you think?
And
Again,
I
it depends on
get
how
that.
she
Like
replied.
that. He knew
That's
I
what I
was
think.
on social media before. He was one of the people liking my pictures. So now, I don't know what you want. Maybe you lock me in a room. Maybe I don't post or start deleting my profile.
Let me take it from here. Okay. What I got from what you just said is you want to be tamed, right? No. I know
If you listen to most of the things she's saying, why don't you love your woman more than because I feel like she's not receiving this love. So when other men compliment her, it makes her feel good about herself.
Yeah.
You can't resist. But if you're doing your job, then basically